decided to choose who I wanted to be around, what family I wanted to bring around, and how I chose to live my life. Right. And that word family could not just be thrown like, oh, but that's your family. I don't care who is my family. They're not invited. They drink too much and they don't know how to control themselves. That's just what it is.
Or they don't respect my home, or they don't respect my family house. Or my partner or me.
Exactly. So they're not invited. Oh, but that's your family. Then I'll tell you that I cared. I told you I don't care. I just said it plenty.
Your aunt asks why you're still single at every family gathering.
Toxic.
Why you want in my business?
Why you want to know what?
Oh, what if I'm not single? I just don't want you. I don't want to bring my man over here.
Somebody give me the licky just last night. Like, what you know about that? I don't want to be.
You always go mad far. You always go mad far. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Did your hoodie just fall off?
Stop! I like my hoodie.
Okay. Okay, mommy likes her hoodie.
No, put it on.
I have a bun on my head.
Why did you have a bun on your head? You're supposed to be the Grinch today.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Like Mother Like Daughter. I'm Lilah.
And I'm Annie, Lilah's mom.
Yay, we are back.
Put the clapping thingy on, okay?
We are back. Episode, I don't know, but we here. It's almost Christmas. Can you believe it? This year flew by.
Seriously, it was just Thanksgiving 2 days ago, and now it's about to be Christmas.
It was just June.
Well, I didn't make a call to Santa quick enough, so there is not going to be no gifts under there for you or your sisters. Even Cito, you guys... It came too quick.
Whatever happened to that? Remember one year we had plans, instead of getting gifts for each other, we're going to give gifts to other kids? Yeah. Like whatever money we was going to spend. When are we going to do that? Because every year, yeah, Dolce & Gabbana light blue. When are you going to... That's your favorite? Yeah. That's actually your favorite? That's her favorite.
Once spring comes,
yeah.
Spring and summer, that's it.
That's my
She loves that stupid perfume.
I need it every year, and they all buy me a bottle. It's so funny. I be having like 3 bottles, and I be mad happy. Ooh, 3 bottles. I used it faithfully when I worked. Everybody knew me by that perfume. Annie's in the building. I smell her.
Today, we're going to be talking about toxic family members.
Oh, you're trying to be
spicy.
messy.
That's spicy, especially because we're in the holidays. And, you know, I feel like around the holidays is when people feel entitled to, like, be around family. And, you know, and just because it's family doesn't mean, just because you're blood, doesn't mean you have to tolerate certain things. So this is just, you know, we're going to talk about toxic family members. Okay. We grow up hearing family is everything, but what happens when the people who are supposed to love and support us are actually the ones causing the most harm?
Ooh, girl, stop.
That's tea for me. Today we're going to talk about how to recognize toxic behaviors, why they happen, and most importantly, how to protect your peace, even when the toxicity comes from your own blood. Okay, so first segment, what is a toxic family member?
I think a toxic family member is the one who feels entitled.
I love that.
Right?
Love that.
I'm your sister, I come first. I'm your
do
mother, I come first.
Right.
I'm your brother, I come first. We've been here before anybody. God forbid that person makes their own life and prioritizes their kids, their wife, or their husband. It's a thing.
So, the definition is, being toxic doesn't mean someone is always a bad person. It means their behavior is consistently hurtful, manipulative, or draining.
Right.
And that's true, because it's true. Somebody could be a good person, but they're very toxic.
Right.
But they could have potential, or they could have good qualities, but overall they're a toxic person.
Right. I don't even think they know that they are.
I think sometimes they be knowing, but whatever. So some examples of this is constant criticism. A family member we cannot stand it. We have a family member like that always got something to say. You would think they looking like Kim Kardashian, everything they got to say. And they far from. Anyways. Constant criticism. Emotional manipulation, guilt tripping, gaslighting, playing victim, refusing to take accountability, Having controlling behaviors, like controlling parents or something.
Yeah.
We don't like that.
Right.
Turning family members against each other.
Oh my God, that is the worst
Sometimes parents
thing you
be
can do.
turning the siblings against each other.
Oh, girl.
That is horrible.
I think that might be the worst thing a mother could do.
Yes, because at some point the mom leaves. Mom is not here forever, and all they're gonna have is each other. So if they no longer have each other,
You
what the
leaving
hell?
the siblings not to be talking to each other, all because something that you started, all because you wanted a team, you wanted somebody to be on your side. The one reason why I wouldn't talk to you, Serena Lee, Miley, or Cito. Let's just say if I go, I'm off, all four of you, don't call me. And that'll take a lot. I could never be like, I'm not talking to my daughter right now. You crazy? That would never come out of my mouth. Never. I promise you that. You or your sisters or your little brother. But the only reason why I would say none of you call me is when I have to say, fix whatever the fuck y'all got going on. Y'all want to not talk to each other? Y'all want to go ahead and battle each other and be mad? None of you call me until y'all fix it. When y'all come all four of you to my house and y'all talking and y'all good, then I'm back in the picture. Because I can't be that mother to be like, oh, in your house, and I can't go, and then go over there, and you guys are not talking, and I'm over here playing all sides. I'm not doing that. As a mother, we all stick together or I don't go. And I want to be that kind of mother that y'all gonna miss me when I'm gone. So if I don't show up for one Thanksgiving, y'all gonna be like, oh my God, this ain't Thanksgiving without mommy. Because I don't want to come with energy toxicity or feeling entitled. I want to be that mother-in-law that every in-law loves to have around. Like, my mother-in-law's coming. She coming.
Right.
And if she ain't coming, this ain't the party. Like, nah, I'm gonna be mad. That's the type of energy I want to bring to your family, to your sister's family, to your little brother's family. So when I'm not around, y'all gonna feel it, and it's because y'all are doing something wrong. Because the one important thing that you should do is stick together, love each other, and be by each other's side. Not requesting money from each other, not expecting Serena to pay your rent, no. Being there for one another. Show up when you need to show up. Be there. That's all you need to do.
Right. Not that hard.
It's not. But people mistake that and say, well, I'm your sibling. You need to be there for me right now. I don't care if you're married and you got kids and
And also,
me.
there's one sibling that's doing a little better financially, regardless of what it is, even if it's their partner's money, or if if there's a sibling that's doing a little better than another sibling, you're not entitled to that money.
No, never.
It doesn't matter. They're not supposed to give you money because they're doing a little more better financially.
Absolutely
You
not.
made your life choices. You are not there, and you need to work on getting there if that's what you want.
Right. And if that sibling has a little more wealth and they're willing to give their sibling, that's something that comes out of that person's heart to be like, my sister or my brother has been trying their whole life. They're really they're doing what they have to do. I'm going to take care of my sibling. But for the sibling to really feel like they're entitled and be like, oh, pero mira, Peter's doing real good and he don't see him on this side. And it's like, Peter don't need to give you nothing.
Exactly.
Peter don't need to give Rosa nothing. He made his choices.
Yes. I need to get closer. We didn't even explain why we got this Grinch costume on. Like, why you got me in this?
We got the Grinch costume on because we're talking about toxic families and they're the Grinch.
Christmas is coming. Yes.
Santa's
We're gonna go
coming to your
shopping.
house, but also Grinches. So if y'all expecting that toxic tia coming through, just picture her like this coming into the house and just make a smile on your face. Like just make it
How
funny.
long is this thing? What is this?
It's so cute. Let me show you.
No. You're gonna
Come on, let it be the Santa
You're gonna
hat.
mess up my messy bun. Why are some family members toxic? And this is also a really good topic because sometimes we fail to understand why somebody acts the way they act.
Right.
Sometimes we don't realize that somebody might have trauma in their past life and they just don't know how to break the chain, or maybe they didn't get help for it, whatever it is.
Right.
For example, we could talk about my grandma's situation, mommy's mom. She had things happen in her past, and it was the reason why she had some toxic traits in your childhood. Mm-hmm. But sometimes it makes you understand her a little bit more, considering that you are aware of what happened in her past.
Right.
So sometimes you kind of it affects you getting over it. Mm-hmm. Like it helps you to treat her a little better,
right,
and not just completely cut her off,
right,
because you understand that.
Right.
But it's not an excuse. Just because things happen in your past doesn't mean that you're all good to treat people however. No, you also have to deal with your own things by yourself, get the help, and treat other people's better.
Right.
Some examples why toxic family members are toxic: unhealed trauma, like I just mentioned, generational patterns, things that they're just so used to happening and they don't realize this is wrong or this is not how we do things anymore.
They're comfortable with just following the rules from the past opposed to changing things and feeling uncomfortable and trying something different. Like you have to be comfortable with trying something different and saying, well, you know what, this is the way my mom did it, but maybe I could do it different for my kids. Maybe I could be a little different in my generation. Maybe we should try something different. If that doesn't work, then we'll go back to the other rules and see how that works for the next generation. Who knows?
Or have a balance.
Yeah. And I just feel like people are like, well, this is how I was raised. That's no excuse, because I was raised a certain way and I did it completely different.
Right.
My mom said, you know, nobody gave it to me.
I can't take you serious.
I can't figure. I grew up thinking like nobody gave me nothing, so you got to figure it out on your own, just like I had to figure it out on my own. And it's like my mom never really figured it out on her own. She just always had a boyfriend to take care of her, and if he didn't have it for her, she couldn't do it. And I couldn't see myself doing that. I couldn't see myself relying on somebody or leaning on a man or somebody telling me, no, I can't. And we're like on this fucking basic apartment and everything's so basic because we're under one income. Get out of here.
Right.
I changed it. I changed the dynamic of how to be as a woman, how to be independent, and how to make sure to make you girls independent so you girls don't have to deal with that. If somebody tells you they can't do something for you, it's okay because you do it for yourself.
Right.
And if there's actually like somebody that you actually fall in love with and that person is well off and he went to school and he got his, even if he didn't get his degrees, but he's doing good with money, he has his own business, and he says, babe, you know, now that you're pregnant and I want you to kind of stay home, I want to take care of you, that's fair.
In 10 years, don't touch my body
I'm
like
talking
that.
about, these are the things, because we're not saying, oh, you could never take care of me. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like, if that happens, then it's going to happen with trust and, you know, longevity with that person. And yes, it's a blessing for a man to come say, I want to take care of you. It's old school. It's beautiful. But I'm talking about brand new in a relationship. You're not doing that. Not going to happen with me. We have to have a long term.
Right.
Like, if Sean wants me to retire right now and say, I don't want you working, like my 9 to 5, I could take care of you. I got it. Hell yeah. Why not? Like, you know, if that's what he wants to do for me, I had his kid, we've been together 12 years, why not? Yeah, I'm going to fall back, let him take care of me. Why not? I deserve it. Toxic traits with family, because I just geared off.
Unhealed trauma, general patterns, poor communication skills, entitlements, control issues, cultural expectations. That's a good one, cultural expectations. A very toxic habit is parents having siblings. This is an example. I mean, parents having kids and thinking that the oldest kid is supposed to be like the parent to the younger kids. They're not your baby daddy. They're not your mom to the kids. They're still kids. Even if they're older in their teens, if they're in their 20s or whatever it is, that's not their responsibility. You want to keep opening your legs, having more kids. That's the responsibility of you and the dad.
Absolutely.
Yes, of course, siblings should help when they can and they should be involved and they should, you know, chime in. But that's not their responsibility 24/7 to be taking care of the kid. Absolutely. Doing everything for them. That's crazy. No.
Agreed.
Okay. Now we're going to get into some questions. When you hear the word toxic, what's the first thing that comes to mind in a family context?
When they catch tantrums.
Tantrums?
If they don't get it their way. There are family members who can catch a tantrum if they don't get it their way with whoever in the family.
Yeah.
That's super toxic.
Very toxic.
Toxic. Coming to a family get together with the intention of wanting to be better and look better than anybody in the family member at that party. You want to come in looking real expensive
And be broke.
with no gift for nobody.
Oh
Just
my
go.
God, that is so
Just
horrible.
go. Just
Why are you
go.
going to
Just
somebody's
don't
event?
even show up. I don't care what Gucci shirt you got on. I don't care about your outfit. I don't even care about your back. Like, I don't care. You want to spend a ton of money in the hair salon, but you don't come with a gift to that party? That's toxic. And then I've been to parties where it's like everybody is looking around at each other like, who got the best bag? Who got the best shoes? Like, sis, I'm doing it. Like, look at my wig. Look at your wig. Look at mine. Look at my hairdo. I know myself. Should I put my extensions in too, sis? Like, you know what? And I would feel uncomfortable in my own skin, and nothing to do with me. I would see them do it to each other, and I'd be like,
Right.
why do people come? None of these people look like they like each other. That's toxic. And these are family members. Why are y'all so toxic? That's insane. Spamverse always calling me like they should be paying my bills. He's like my husband. Spamverse is like my husband at this point. He should be paying my bills.
Next question. Do you think most people realize when their own family dynamic is toxic?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, me too. I think people know.
People
Like,
know.
For the most part, people be knowing, like, yeah, my family's mad toxic.
Yeah, and a lot of people like stay away from each other because of it. And then that toxic family member who's the most toxic, they get upset and they start making it about that person staying away.
Right. Why do you think it's so hard for people to label their own family as toxic?
I think it's so
Like,
hard.
not wanting to accept that their family is toxic. Why do you think it's hard for some people to admit that their family is toxic?
I feel like at some point when we deal with that, we're kind of embarrassed to talk about that. We don't want that. Like when you see other family members who are like super united and loving and caring and there for one another, and everybody's showing up and everybody wants to bring something. Everybody wants to bring gifts. Like it's like, no, I want to buy this. I want to buy that. That's beautiful. It's such a united thing. So when you feel like your family's not like that, it's like, don't say nothing. Shh. Like, let's keep it on the hush. Because I feel like people label you when they get to know your family. If you were to get to know
That's
your boyfriend's
true.
family and you notice that they're a little toxic and they are this way, you're going to be like, am I going to want to have a kid around this?
Right. And it's kind of messed up because it's sad because somebody could be a really good person and be different than their family, but because they have that kind of family, people with a smart brain would not want to be around them.
Right. Well, because if you think about the future, a lot of us look at the dating scene and that person at that moment.
Right.
But then when they don't get to know the family, and it's like, I think that they feel like I don't need to get to know the family as long as I get to know him, because I'm going to be with him, I'm not going to be with the family. That's a lie. You're going to be around the family.
Especially if you have kids, that's your kid's side of the family. Like,
yeah, your kid has to get to know that side.
you have to consider that when you're dating somebody, what kind of
Yeah.
family they got.
It's important.
Have you ever had a moment where you thought, wow, this person is actually harmful to my peace?
Yeah,
Absolutely. So many people.
absolutely.
For sure.
Sadly, people who you were close with, who I
somebody
was
you're
very
super
close
close
with, and you're like, why is this person stressing me so much? Like, why do I feel so much obligation? Like, showing up to their events and not wanting to be there. Why the fuck am I not? Why am I here? I don't want to be here. Why am I here?
Sometimes we get so caught up and we forget that we have free will.
Yeah.
I don't have to go. I don't have to talk to you. I don't like you for real.
Yeah.
I don't even like you. Like,
Why
I have
am
bad energy. I dread getting ready to go to your event to be around you. We're not even in the same, like, I'm up here in life and you're down here. and you
As
just
far as
you
mental,
want to stay.
mental.
No, as far as sometimes it be as far as everything.
Okay.
And just because we have years in or there's time and there's history, I keep you in my life. But realistically, you just bring me down.
Right.
And you want me to come back down here and you don't want to come up here with me.
Right.
No, you could stay down here and I'm going to stay up here and I'm going to keep going higher and you peace out.
Ooh.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, period.
Who you
People, it's so crazy because people will probably assume that I'm talking about a boy, but I'm really not.
No.
It's really family. This is about family.
It's family toxicity and like, you know, when you have friends too, your friends become family at some point in life, and you also feel like that obligation, and it's like it shouldn't be an obligation. It should be. It should feel good to want to be around people.
Right. When you were younger, did you ever feel like something was off, but you didn't have the words for it?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, my father did. I never seen my mom communicate anything to anybody. My mom just cried, got upset, caught a tantrum, that was it, and did what she did to make herself feel better. I never really witnessed her saying, all right, let's talk about it. Let's have a seat. Let's do this together. I never witnessed my father having a conversation and hashing something out with that person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You've witnessed me having a conversation with you, Kayla, and trying to hash things out. You've witnessed me being on the phone and hashing things out with my friends or family or whoever and trying to talk something out, right? Mm-hmm. So you see the difference of communication and saying, I need to get something off my chest. Let's talk about it.
Right. That's true.
Growing up, we just see them mad at each other and they don't speak for months or years and they end up just speaking at a funeral.
Was there a toxic behavior you normalized growing up but later realized wasn't healthy? If your kids have something to say back and the parents that be like, oh, I'm the adult, you can't talk back, whatever I say goes, that's it, be quiet, that's toxic. And later in life, you realize
talking
it's
about
not
each
healthy.
other behind each other's backs instead of coming to the source.
Oh, that's
if
true.
I had a problem back then, they had problems with each other and they would talk about each other behind their backs, but never would tell them what they actually felt. But you would see them talking about each other. So as a kid, you witnessed that. So you think it's good. You think it's cool. So you start doing it. Right. Oh, yeah, Melissa, you saw what she did. Instead of me going to Melissa and saying, hey, Melissa, I didn't like what happened. Like, talk to me. Like, let's have a conversation.
Yeah.
And a day like today, I cut that. We're not doing that no more. You have a problem with Melissa, you talk to Melissa. You don't need to talk to all of Melissa's friends to get to Melissa. You have a conversation with Melissa. And you say, hey, Melissa, I need to talk to you about something. Nobody needs to be involved. It's between me and you. Mm-hmm. Right? You go directly to the source to fix the problem. So you don't feel no way anymore because you're feeling something. And your feelings are valid. And you don't even know if Melissa means to do that.
That's a very toxic trait to go around telling the whole family what you have. Especially, oh my God, especially if it's like a child and mother situation. What are you doing calling the whole family, telling everybody what y'all got going on and why y'all having a dispute? What that got to do with anybody else to live in their own life, have their own kids, got their own stuff going on? Why are you calling them with your negativity to tell them why you arguing with your mom or with your dad or with your kid? Like, that makes no sense. First of all, you shouldn't even be spreading light on the fact that you guys aren't the best right now. You should be focusing on how we're going to make this better. How am I going to fix the relationship? What did I do wrong? How am I going to express what I feel like that person did wrong? How am I going to take accountability? All you're doing is, all everybody's going to do is pick up the phone. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
They don't care.
And just talk about you. Oh, yeah, they got a lot going on. They always be fighting. They always be into it. Like, yeah, Lilah and Annie's always arguing. Like, they not good over there. That's all they're going to talk about.
Right.
Like, there's nothing. That's like posting your business on Instagram.
Right.
Why are you telling Instagram what you and your BD got going on? I don't want to keep seeing you arguing with your BD. I feel like it's my BD. And I'm arguing with him. Like, I don't want to keep seeing that.
No, now you fake. Now you're a little bit mad. That you just now you posted him next week. My day. Listen, now you posted him next week, and you all over him like this. I love my papi chulo. Like now I'm like, no, I'm mad at him still. I'm mad at him.
Like how we took him back? How How we took him back when he was just messing with your friend? Like,
you
how
involved me. Now we in this together.
you was just
No.
about to be fighting people over this one, like over this guy. Like, how we back together with him?
Right.
I don't understand. There's no reason why you calling. That makes no sense.
Yes.
You have to work on your own stuff by yourself,
Yes.
or with that person that you getting into it with. Social media, other people, none of that is gonna fix anything. The only thing I would say that you could do is vent to somebody who has a right brain and who has a sense and who could relate and who knows the both of you.
Yes.
Because you can't vent to somebody that just knows you and expect them to give you the best advice.
Right.
Or sometimes that does work. Like, if you're communicating like with your friend or something and me and you get into it and you vent to them about what happened, but they don't really know my side, but at least it's still somebody who has good intentions, who wants the ending solution to be, okay, you have to fix it regardless.
Right. At this, okay,
But if it's
so
somebody-
what's the solution? But if it's somebody that really don't care for us to fix anything and they just they're listening. And
Right, but if it's somebody that's like, oh yeah, F her, don't talk to her, whatever, it's like, what? No. That's toxic. Anyways, moving along.
You grew up learning that.
Toxic behavior patterns. What do you think is the most common toxic trait in families? What's the most common?
Gossip. They all trying to be better than everybody. They all trying to be better than each other.
Gossip is one, but also back to what we're saying about entitlement.
Entitlement. They when one is doing better than the other, they all feel like, you know what, he's doing better. I whatever, F him or F her, and they just you shouldn't feel jealous like of your sibling or your cousin
That's
or somebody
crazy.
you grew up with or your best friend. You should just really be happy for that person, and if anything, use that as motivation for you to get up from your bed. I'm not about to. If my sister was in bed or not doing much, right, and she was like on and off of work or whatever, and she called me about money, I'd be like, no. I have to wake up whether I'm tired, whether I have a fever, whether I have a cough. I gotta wake up and take care of my kids and do whatever I have to do.
Exactly.
No. You could do the same. You have both legs and both arms. No. I'm here to support you. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to, if you want me to look up some sites to help you look for work, okay. But I'm not gonna baby you in life and be like, here you go, mamita. No. The answer is no. Don't ask me for no money. When you ask me for money, you asking for money out of my kids' mouths. That's for my kids' future. You want me to dip into my savings to help you out. My savings is for my kids. God forbid I drop that tomorrow. That's my kids' money. I'm not about to give you my kids' money. I'm sorry. Everybody could figure it out. Literally, everybody
Exactly.
could
The
figure it
same
out.
way
You guys
figured
could
it
all
out,
figure
somebody
it
could
out to
figure
do
it
it
out.
on your own. Do whatever you like to do for yourselves. Figure it out for whatever you need to do for your priorities. Just prioritize whatever you need to prioritize.
Exactly.
I always give that advice to people when they come to me, like, oh, you know, my mom's mad at me because I couldn't do this. Oh, my sister's mad at me because I couldn't do this. And my answer to them is always like, you don't have to do that for you. You know, I'd be the gran pendeja to be like, oh, but you know what? That's your mom. Yeah, but that's your sister. It should be okay. And if you're gonna stop talking to me or stop being my friend or stop being my sister or my brother or even my father, because I said no, then you love me conditionally. You love me because you feel like you could count on me one day. But now that you can't count on me financially, you don't want to talk to me?
That's crazy.
Then don't talk to me now, never. That's the
Exactly.
toxic part of a family. Like, these are the things that family really go through. Thankfully, not over here, but people go through these things. And it's so unfair to a lot of family members and for people who actually really want unity in their family, but they have to deal with all these conditions with their family members, and it's not cool. And if you're watching and you feel like you're this type of family who are always consistently asking for something, like, we're not bashing you. What we're doing is we're telling you to check yourself, because you could push your family away just by doing so. And then you say, aquí yo estoy sola, I'm all by myself, nobody calls me, nobody wants to hang out with me. Just know how much you did to push that person away.
Because you're mad negative or always asking for something.
Always asking for,
but never want to show up and do something.
You know, honestly, family members, I have like, oh, tú no llamas a nadie. I got that a lot in one pass. Tú no llamas a nadie means, oh, you don't call nobody. I go, No problem. I'll start calling. But when I call you, the phone rings and I go, "Hi, Titi." You go, "Hey." Yeah, I'm right here. My back hurts. Yeah, I'm stressed out. You know, I just went to court. They try to take me to court because I gotta pay this rent. Yeah, I'm fucked up, man. I don't want to call you.
Exactly.
If your niece calls you, niece, daughter, aunt, sister, whatever, anybody, when somebody call you, it's a good thing. Hi, Rosa. What's up, Peter? How are you? Hi, Bobby. How you doing? Tell me about yourself. What's new? Coño, give me something. Give me a good feeling when I call you. Give me something to work with. But if you can, hey, yeah, I'm in pain.
Because now you messing with my mood and my emotions. Like, I don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear that shit. I don't ever want my kids to. If I'm in pain, I'm a mother. If I'm in pain, I'm going through something. Oh my God! The minute my daughter calls me, hey, hi, mommy, how you feeling? I'm good. Yeah, I'm good, mommy. You're third on my being. I'm fine. Yeah, mommy, no, I'm good over here. Don't worry about me. All right, I love you. All right, yeah, have yourself a good day. Hang up the phone. Shit, give me the fucking bank. You think I'm gonna worry my child when my child still has to work? She still has to strive. She still has to take care of her kids. She still got to do things in her life. You think I'm gonna worry my kid? I just never understood why parents do that, and they think that it's okay. And then the kid, they get driven away. They don't want to call. They don't even want to call their mother. You guys don't understand how sad that shit really is. And then they cry to other people. They cry to the neighbor. Oh, because my kid don't even call me for Christmas. You always complaining about life. Nobody wants to hear that.
Or you only want to be cool with me whenever I could do something for you. But whenever if I say yes 10 times, we good. The one time I say no, oh, that say you the worst.
You never did nothing for me. That's messed up.
That's messed up.
That's messed up.
Like, that's so sad. I am so sad.
We just want you to be better. Like, honestly, we want families to be better. And I feel like this is the one thing that family do to kind of like split. Sometimes we feel like grandma dies and grandma kind of kept it together. And then all of a sudden there is no more Thanksgiving. And nobody's getting together no more. You want to know why? Because everybody fed off grandma.
Right.
Grandma kept it together. She had that old school, we are family kind of thing. After that, no, we're not. If I hang out with you and the minute I tell you I need something and you tell me no and I don't want to hang out with you no more, I was never your family.
Exactly.
I was just here to kind of like lurk around and see if I could count on you.
If you could do for me. Even
if I'm your mother. If I'm your mother and I request something of you and you can't do it, I'm not entitled to get mad at you. I cannot. It's not what we do. That's not how I raised you. If you say, Mommy, I can't do it, I'm going to say, okay, Mommy, está bien. Let me see if Serena does it. Let me see if Miley could help me. And if all three of you say, I can't help you, that's okay too. I'll figure it out.
Right.
But you think it's right for me to get mad at you if you can't do something for me?
Nope.
I cannot do that, Mamita. I can't be mad at my children. I can't be mad at my cousin. I can't be mad at my neighbor.
The only way that you can actually like be mad at somebody and to not want to talk to them or whatever, they have to do something like crazy, like because just because it's family, or like disrespect me or like my relationship or something that's too far or my home, then it's like, okay, now I'm not talking to you,
right?
Because that's a valid reason,
right?
And that's also like another topic, because just because it's family doesn't mean that you got to keep tolerating.
Happy birthday to you. Woo!
Your hair is on fleek, girl.
Your hair look nice.
You see, it just took us 5 minutes out of our day to call and just say happy birthday.
Yeah.
But we don't speak to Titi Ohara all the time, all day, every day, and she's not mad at us. She don't cut us off. No. You don't have to talk every single day to be considered a good family member or a good friend.
When I call, happy birthday, tell me what you're doing. And if I text you, hey, happy birthday, it should be the same response. Like, oh, you thought about me. So, again, these are the family entitlement issues that people feel like, oh, he didn't call me for my birthday. Yeah, he just sent me a text, or she just sent me a text.
At least I did something.
Right, but people feel like they need to do, and these are the little arguments that family members have, and it creates chaos throughout the years of them not talking and them feeling on edge around each other. When somebody else throws an event, now they both gotta show up. That is, and it's like, what? Why are you so mad? Like, why is my phone call on your birthday so important? I didn't give birth to you, sis.
And I'm not sleeping with you.
Like,
I
don't know
Why
what
you
to
mad?
tell you. Like, I'm really trying to figure my life out with how you feel, and I don't want to feel like that no more. I don't want to feel like you matter. Oh, you didn't show up to my party. I was busy. I was already invited to somebody. Oh, you messed up. You're supposed to be there. Get out of here. If I do a little party and I invite people, and if they can't come, they can't come. I'm not supposed to be mad at you for that.
Right.
People have a life of their own. Somebody could tell me, I am tired, I want to stay home. They don't even have to lie to me. Some people, I have to make up a lie. Listen, there was a deer on the road. And I was in traffic, and you wouldn't believe it. A truck came from behind and pulled my car back. It was crazy. It was like, I gotta make up stories so people won't get mad that I didn't show up. That happened to me growing up. And I come to realize on a day like today that I didn't have to explain myself to nobody. I didn't have to feel that way. I didn't have to feel obligated. And if they didn't want to talk to me, that was because they weren't really somebody in my life that really was loving me the way I should have been loved.
Right.
You're supposed to love me unconditionally and not care if I'm there or not. Just know that I love her, and that's just that. I love people from afar. Johanna, look, for example. I don't talk to Johanna all year round, but when I see her, I hug her, I kiss her, I'm all over her. She be like, all right, and I be like, I love you, I miss you so. It's like, you know, ain't nothing better than me not calling, like for instance, when I call Judy, I don't talk to Judy for months. Cause yo, what's up, bitch? What's up? Tell me what's up. Tell me what you doing. Yo, they put you on, right? It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be like I look forward to talking to my cousins whenever I talk to them. You know what I mean? I look forward to talking to my sister whenever, because it's like it's something new, you know, something. But it's like, yeah, hello. Oh, now you call me? All right, goodbye. Not calling you, not never now.
This is a good one. Is there a difference between being strict and being controlling?
Yes, there is.
What's the difference?
There's a difference. Let's see. Let's put an example. I'm strict with you, right? I feel like I put boundaries. I make sure that you understand what your boundaries are, and you have a curfew. You have your chores to get done. You have your schooling and everything else. I have those boundaries to help you with your life and your personal growth, right?
Right.
Controlling is somebody who literally micromanages you. Give me your phone. Let me see who you texting. Let me see what else. Micromanaging everything and babying you so they can control you.
And they trying to mold you into however they want you to be. Like, for example, telling your kid what they should be when they grow up, what they should go to school for, what you want them to be, instead of allowing your kid to choose what they want to be.
Absolutely.
Even if it's something that you don't agree with.
But if you're continuing to do that, it's control. It's controlling. You don't. Yeah. It's not a strict. You're not. There's a difference between strict and controlling.
Yeah, I agree. There's a big difference between being strict and being controlling. Mm-hmm. And I think strict is understandable and reasonable when it comes to parenting.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that question is based around parenting, because you can't really be a strict family member. Like, if you're not my mom, please don't feel comfortable telling me what to do. I got one mom. Unless we're like a close aunt or something.
Yeah. Somebody who's really close to you, who's more than a mother to you. Some people have that different. Because you have a mom, but there's people who don't really have that in their mom, but they have an aunt, they have a best friend, they have a best friend's mom that they go to. So not everybody is a mom, but there's that person.
Yes, but I'm saying like the only person who could really be strict, like rules, you got to go by my rules, whatever, is only if you're either living with that person or if it's your mom.
Or is your mom.
Right.
Not your man, not your wife, not your...
Not your situationship. How can you tell the difference between tough love and emotional manipulation?
Ooh.
Oh, I think tough love, you're able to give tough love when you put a lot of effort into giving the love.
Right.
Because if I know, the only way that I can determine when somebody's giving me tough love is because I already have history of knowing that they already have shown me a lot of love. So I know that it's coming from a good place. I know that they have good intentions with my life and my decisions and what I do with myself. So yeah, that would be my answer. And for emotional manipulation, I don't know.
What is emotional manipulation though?
When you like, okay, for example, if somebody
abuse?
calls, yeah, like for example, if somebody calls you out your name and you're like, oh, but why would you call me that? And they're like, oh, but I only called you out your name because you did this.
Oh yeah, no.
It doesn't matter.
Abuse.
Regardless of whatever I did, it doesn't give you a right to call me out my name.
Right.
You could have expressed how you felt in a different way. You didn't have to call me out my name.
Right.
You could have just said, I don't like that you did this.
Right.
And this is how it made me feel.
Right. Nowadays, we give you guys the floor to be a little more sensitive to it, but I feel like this generation is a little too sensitive. You say something that's direct, I'm not talking to her no more. I'm being direct with you. Take it or leave it. Learn to have tough. You also have to have some thick skin, and if you want to grow big in life and be successful and walk into a room full of white men one future and be big dogs and have money, you gotta have tough, thick skin.
My goal is not to walk into a room full of white men.
A room full of white men is a room full of people that own a bunch of business.
No.
They're all white, mama.
No.
They're all white, mama.
No, I wanna.
Oh,
I
you
wanna
guys
be
are rude
surrounded by
awakening.
wealthy people. It don't whether
Okay,
they white,
wealthy-
black, purple, or pink.
If you want to walk into a room full of wealthy people, you gotta have thick skin. Why? Because a lot of these people will try to offend you in the most kindest ways, and you gotta be able to take it. And you gotta be able to be like, it's okay. And you hit them back with your little smart mouth and being very professional as well as being careful with what you say. You gotta just know how to deal with that. You learn that young. You can't learn that when you get older. You learn to tame yourself and to be okay with being told you're wrong, and you say, nah, I'll take that. All right, I was wrong, I'll learn from that. And as you grow, you learn, you become the most mature woman in your late 30s. Like, she won. Mm-hmm. Why? Because she learned from all of her mistakes growing. And was like, oh my God, that person told me I was wrong. I ain't talking to that person. I'm not even going to that therapist no more. Even the therapist told me I was wrong. Let me go to a room, another therapist. That therapist too. Oh, F these therapists. The therapists don't help me. Nobody can help me. Sis, you're the problem.
Like them people, for example, when people be like, oh, I don't got no friends because
they're all fake and weird.
Everybody else is weird, but it's never them.
They're all weird. All my friends are, like, everybody that I met, they're weird. I don't know, like, they just not. Well, maybe you are a little bit weird yourself, and maybe that's why you don't have friends. But, like, honestly, on a day like today, Lilah, you start to realize, like, in life, you make so many friends, but then they just wither away in the wind.
I agree with that. Some people are here for a season.
Yeah. And it's great because it's like great seasons. Like, you have so much great memories with them.
But I'm talking about for the people, like, it's understandable because some people do be weird. And it's a difference if, like, you were friends with somebody for a while or you have friends or whatever, and for whatever reason happened, you had to kind of cut some people off or whatever. But for somebody to not talk to no friends, no family, they even single, like, something has to be wrong with you. You have to look in the mirror and say, maybe I have to work on a few things. Maybe there's a few things that I'm not the best at.
And it's fair to say that I've done that in the mirror all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, why do I keep feeling like this? All right, maybe I gotta change. Maybe I gotta do something different. And you do, and then you end up changing for the better.
Right, okay, let's move on to the next question. The next section is boundaries and healing. What's a boundary you think most people should set with toxic relatives? They're asking for money.
I feel like the boundary that I always put when it comes to toxic relatives is my family come first. Don't count on me when it comes to money. I'm not a
My
bank.
family meaning my immediate family, my husband and my kids.
My husband and my kids. Not my mother, my brother, my sister, my husband and my kids. That's the family that I've created on my own. My mother and my siblings made their life. See, the tree grows and the branches grow out. And you choose how many leaves you want on that branch, right? You figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me for funds. You come around my family, you come around my family with good energy. Don't come over here with your problems, I'm not with it. You having a problem at home, you having personal issues, and I'm hosting Thanksgiving, leave that shit at home, don't even come. I'm not with none of that. You have a problem with somebody in the family, Titi and Titi not talking. When you come to my house, y'all are besties. I don't care about none of that. You don't come try to have a discussion about your problems in my house. In my house, no arguing. If I don't argue in front of my kids, nobody's gonna argue in front of my kids.
Right.
That's also a chain that I cut. That growing up, I saw a lot.
Yeah.
Families felt real comfortable coming and beating each other up.
Who? See, I asked you on the Thanksgiving episode. I asked you, you ever saw a fight on Thanksgiving? You said no, we perfect. That's what you said. So who you saw getting it on?
Daddy's family used to get into it.
Oh.
They used to get drunk and fight. But it wasn't really like Daddy's immediate. It was like just the family in general. You don't see the guys. They just get drunk and act like He-Man.
That's boring, Tia. I thought it was girls. Like
No, the girls won't.
anyways.
But
What question was that? What's a boundary you think people should set?
Yeah, I
Oh
think
yeah,
it's a
my
boundary.
family comes first. Don't be asking me for money.
Don't tell me how to mother my kids too. Don't come over here telling me how to mother my kids. Like, wow, the girls are sitting a little too much. The dishes need to be done. Why don't you get up and help me with the dishes? How do you know what my kids do throughout the week here? And maybe they need to take a break. Don't tell me how to mother my kids. I know how to mother my kids. I don't like when people try to come and tell me what I need to do with my children. I don't tell you what you need to do with your dog because you don't even have kids, but you come over here trying to tell me what to do with my kids. Like,
Or they have kids and they end up.
and their kids is worse than mine. Drug addicts and in jail. Fuck out of here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not. See, I'm already acting ghetto. I get in my ghetto shit. When it comes to my kids, I just become a different person. But that's one good boundary. Don't tell me what to do with my kids. If I call you and vent to you about my children and I say, hey, I'm having an issue with Serena and, whatever, and my friend is there to be like, oh, yes, because, well, maybe you should try this. Well, that's just a different thing. I'm requesting a little help. Mm-hmm. But don't come blatantly go, oh, did you see what Serena was wearing? I know what she was wearing. I told her to wear it. What happened? Because I know what to do with my children.
Mm-hmm. Did somebody tell you how to parent your kid or something? That's you over here. She's mad personal, like.
No. Honestly, I don't remember if that ever happened. But like, even if it was to happen, like that would be something that would piss me off.
Okay.
If anything, everybody has come to me about advice. And you do so well with the girls. Like, tell me what to do with my girls.
Yeah. I feel like you get that way more than.
Yeah, like no.
Yeah. Okay. Why do you think it's so hard to say no to family?
I feel because people feel obligated. You feel that obligation. You feel they make you feel like you have to do it.
Or maybe they don't want to lose them. They don't want to lose their existence and their life.
Yeah, because when family that are like that, they'll just stop talking to you. And you're like,
people, sometimes you're so clouded and you don't realize that. Well, maybe that person shouldn't be in your life anymore. Maybe there's a reason why you're being shown that this person has conditional love for you, or they're just toxic in your life, and you should be able to say no.
Yeah.
It doesn't always have to be yes.
Right. So it'd be that. It'd just be that they don't want that family member to stop talking to them, so they feel obligated. But it's not a good feeling to feel obligated. You should want to do something for your family member.
Oh my God, talking about that, the same way earlier in the episode I mentioned your kids are not your personal babysitters.
Yeah.
The grandparents are not personal babysitters neither.
No.
Like when they can, and it's great, and it's you know. But they're not obligated. If you ask, oh, can you watch my kid or whatever, and they say no, you don't stop talking to them because of that.
No.
That's nobody's kid but yours.
Exactly. Oh, my mother don't give me a break.
Your mother didn't have those
Your
kids.
mother wasn't there that night that you was doing the ooh, and you know, you was having a great sensation.
Oh,
and it's nobody's fault that didn't work out with you and your little baby daddy, and now you're struggling as being a single mother.
Oh my God, do you know how many? Yo, let me tell y'all. So we got a little followers or whatever, right? And people always be in my DMs telling me their whole life story about why they single with a kid and they need help. I put the baby in you. Why are you asking me for help? Why are you asking me for money? Do I look like? Why are you telling me what you got going on? I pray for you and I hope it gets better. I'm not sending you no money. First of all, I don't even know you. What makes you? People be asking you for money too. Don't sit here and act like they don't be asking you for money. They be sending me the whole life story. Like, what does that got to do with me? I wish you the best. I hope that it gets better.
I sent one time.
Get close to God. But I am not. There's a reason why I didn't open my legs and have a kid. What makes you think I'm gonna help you in your situation for making that mistake? I didn't make that mistake because I don't want to be in your position.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. No.
And not because it's like, F you. It's just that it don't look good for you to be panhandling money from people for something that you decided to do.
It's
like,
your
honestly,
mistake.
You have to just stop doing that. It just doesn't look good for people to just be requesting things of. My father told me, don't ask nobody for nothing. You figure things out. That's just what you do. I tell you the same thing. Don't walk around asking nobody for help. You figure it out. I tell Lilah don't do it. Lilah don't do it. Lilah don't do it. She does it. Ma. Figure it out now. I won't help. Because she has to learn to figure it out.
Who did I ask for help?
Me. Every time something happens, you always be, Ma!
Okay,
I gotta go to court now because I have to.
That's different. No, that's different.
Don't go to New York, Delilah. Don't go to New
That's
York.
get my notes.
Don't go to New York. Don't go to New York, Delilah.
That's different.
Don't go to
That's
New York.
different. I'm not on Instagram hitting people on social media like, oh, can I get
Still
some
asking
money?
for help.
I'm trying to. I need this new bag. Like, I'm not doing that. No.
You know, somebody told me one time, I gotta go GoFundMe because I want to buy a car. I'm a single mom and I need help. Can you help me with my car? I said, can you help me because I'm trying to get Serena a car. So I split the GoFundMe with me. I could share the GoFundMe.
Put my name on the GoFundMe.
Cause since when that could give you all my bills and you can figure it out for me too. Cause I don't know either. Like I could never look at a woman that has 4 kids and be like, "Can you help me?"
That's crazy.
That sounds crazy. I got 4 kids. Don't I look broke to you? Just by me saying I got 4 kids, you should already be like, "Oh, bendito." She's living check to check.
Yo.
And college got me up to, I don't even understand.
That's
to the point
crazy.
where I'm asking Mighty, you sure you want to go to college? You could just get a job. Like,
The only thing I will say is, what I will say, if I'm in a situation where I'm financially good, I have my dream house, I have dream cars, whatever, I'm good. Like, financially, I'm great. I don't worry for nothing. And I have a good, active mom that helps me, that's always been there for me, that's been a good mom. I'm never going to just leave my mom and, oh, I'm not helping her. It's my money. No, if it's somebody that's been in my life actively and I have it to help that person and they've been a good person to me, I'm going to help.
yeah.
I'm going to take you in. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to make sure that you're okay.
Yeah.
I don't agree with like people having all this money and then they're just leaving families like poor or homeless or whatever it is. But you have to actively have an impact in my life.
Right. And you don't have to work to make me happy. You don't got to be like on my feet for me to do that for you.
Right.
But be a genuine person in my life.
Right.
Johanna,
I don't
talk to her
I don't
for
mind
you
help. Like,
for,
I'm not
for the whole
sponsor
year.
your whole life, but if you need a little help with something,
We'll be
I
there.
don't mind it. Like, it's not that serious.
We're
'Cause
talking
at the
about
end of the
people
day, it was still,
who are
you still have to
super
be a good
needy.
person.
who are consistently thinking that you have to, that you must, that you have to, that you must. That's not the way life goes.
That's not cool.
But like when somebody, you know, is in like I always told Lilah, I said when I get older, you guys are gonna catch me like traveling a lot. Like I'm just gonna live my best life because I'm finally there, and I'm probably gonna be with my grandkids. And it's like the one thing that they can do is, you know what? Let's book a trip for mom and dad because that's what they like to do. I'm not questioning it, but that's something that they're gonna want. They're gonna want to do big things like that. Let's buy mom a new car. That's because they want to.
And
because
it's
they feel like I
been
deserve
a good,
it.
active mom.
Right. Not because I'm like, oh, yeah, I need a new car. No, it's because you know what? My mommy got a new car. But let's give her another new car because she's into it. She's retired. She's always with the kids. I'm working. She take care of my kids. You know what I mean? Like you think, you know how many parents now babysit their grandkids and you got to give them money? Pay me. How much? $150. What? $200? Well, daycares is charging $400, so $250. You think I'm going to charge you to take care of my grandkids? Are you out your fucking... Are you out your mind? Like, moms, grandmas, are you out your goddamn mind? That is your child's kid.
That should feel like your kid.
If I'm retired and I've been smelling my tuntureca this whole time and all of a sudden my kid got a kid, you think I'm going to charge her so I can go support my habits or whatever the fuck you want to do? Listen to me carefully. Like Lilah said before. Mommy, not unless I had a kid and you still working and I'm doing well in life and I say, Ma, I want to retire you. I'll pay you what your job's paying you. I'll go as close as possible, take care of my kid. I'll pay you. But retire. Like, tell your job you quit.
Right.
That's a different story because you know that I'm still working and I know that I still need the money if I'm still working. You know what I mean? That's different. Mom has to retire to take care of the kid because you don't trust nobody. With your baby, and you got to go to work, like you know, you're top nurse in your floor.
But that's exactly why you should make good decisions in life. So at a certain age, you can be retired. So then you could be a grandma, you could be a grandfather,
Absolutely.
And you could, do things
right.
that
The way I see myself, I aspire to like want to be on vacation with my grandkids. Just me and my husband and enjoying, and you're like,
you don't
and your coworkers like, what
about money?
Yeah, and your coworkers like, oh, what's your kids doing for the break? Oh, my mom took them to Disney. Your mom took the baby to Disney? Yeah. That's the way it should be. You should be completely confident with me taking the babies wherever because I already did this plenty times. You trust me with your kid, and I give you and your husband your breaks. It's healthy for you and your husband to have your alone time. I understand that because I was a mother of 4. So I want to be that mother to kind of take that load off of all of you. Imagine me, shot goes, babe, when the kids get old, though, we have to downgrade. We don't need this 8-bedroom house, and when we move, we want to move to even a bigger house. And I go, my grandkids need their own rooms. He said, we're never going to empty nest, babe? Like, when am I going to have my wife? I said, I look forward to being a grandma, babe. You're going to be a grandpa. You talking all that crap now, but you're going to be worse than me with them grandbabies.
He going to be like, yeah, let me see this new bike that they got. Let me see what's out now.
Our house is going to be full of their stuff. And that's the type of grandma I want to be. I don't want to be nothing different. I want my in-laws to come visit me without you there. I want your husband to come visit me, be like, Ma, what's up? Let's go have some dinner together, me and you. That I want my relationship with my in-laws to be like that. Cool. Like, just easy going. Easy. I don't want my in-laws to be on edge with me. Like, the in-laws, it's just...
That sucks to not be good with your in-laws. Oh, my God. Especially, like... There's like it's more common in boy moms than girl moms. Boy moms have like this entitlement with their kids. Certain boy moms have like this entitlement with their kid that like they don't want to let them go. They don't want to let them be a man. They feel like but this is your real family. This family just got here, and moms have to understand that whenever your son decides to spread his wings and date and then eventually settle down with somebody and then have kids with somebody, that's his family, that's his priority. That's where you should be teaching your son that that's what comes first.
Yeah.
He shouldn't feel like, my mom is gonna feel some way because I'm not able to help her as much as I used to, and now I have to support my family. I have to take care of my family, my home. I have a new family now. This is my own family.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a lot of moms that don't do the best with that.
Yeah.
But you still have time to do better.
Yeah. For instance,
So do better.
I just told Shad this. I said, I hope like I'm a really good like mom-in-law to Sito's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Cause I feel like I'll do good with like you girls and like the the husbands, but I'm like, damn, like I hope he meets like a really nice girl that loves me, and that I love her, because it starts with me. I'm the more mature one. I have to be the one to make her feel comfy. I feel like it's always like it's nerve-wracking when you meet the mom, right, as a girlfriend, and then when you finally meet the mom and you break the ice, it's like, oh, like my goal would be like, oh my god, I love your mom. I want that to be, and like I want her baby to be my baby. Like I want her to also feel comfortable with dropping because it's really the mom's baby.
Right.
It's like you girls with your babies, you're gonna be like, yeah, that's mom. But like the girlfriend is a different story. Like the wife. Let's call her the wife because Tito's gonna get married and do it right. So I want her to feel confident with me, to be like, yeah, take the baby, ma. I need a break. For me to be like, oh, my baby. Like she trusts me. It's gonna be a big thing.
But that also comes with trust and understanding that respect goes both ways. And if there's certain things that the wife is okay with, then you respect it. And if it's things that they don't want or they don't like for their child, you can't just override and do whatever you want to do.
Right.
You have to have respect for your son and their partner.
Right.
Or your daughter and their partner.
Right. And that's challenging for a mom. I know that just by thinking about it is going to be challenging, right, for me, because it's like, oh, I don't like that they're doing that. Like, imagine Elias, like, marrying, like, a person who has different religious views. And they want to do things different with the grandbaby. And it's like, oh, I really don't think that that's okay. But it's their kid, so I can't say nothing. I have to kind of, like, chuck it up and still love them and still be there. Because if let's just say, I don't know, like for instance, if they have to baptize the baby and we have to wear like the whole Jew thing, right? What do you call that? What do you call that? The habab. If they're Jewish, right?
Like
no, it's not
Muslim?
Jewish. Muslim, and we have to
The hijab?
that. Imagine like us having to go baptize a baby and whatever. I don't know how they do it. I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to know that I know it happens. I'm just saying if that was a scenario and we all had to wear it, I'm wearing that. I'm going to comply to whatever they want. I'm not going to be that parent to be like, oh, I don't believe in that. I'm not going. No. I'll be there with the best looking hijab from Amazon. Like, what's up? I'm in there.
I'm getting my hijab custom made.
Exactly. That's what I'm going to do. Like, I will do whatever I need to do to make sure that I keep closeness with my kids. That's just point blank. There is no answer for buts. So my concern is that you girls and Cito's happy.
The only thing I will say, I will respect whatever other people's culture is. The only thing is, if they marry into one of them cultures that they don't believe in deodorant and all that stuff, and they be smelling crazy.
No, I'm gonna go in there smelling like sobaco.
No, not you, but
it is. If they say
my niece
no
and nephew,
deodorant,
no, I'm gonna put on them on the low.
I'm gonna go in there with no deodorant and be like, they're gonna catch this heat. Because if they don't believe in it, neither do I. Because if I gotta smell their stuff,
no, that's
they gotta
disgusting.
smell me too. Because I don't put deodorant on for a good 3 hours. And put me to clean. Give me the broom. You best to believe once I do this, you might faint. So we could do this. We're gonna be in a battle.
How they be doing that? Like, no shade to the cultures who be doing that, but we smell you. It's not normal. Like, it's normal to you, but anyways, whole nother topic. Where we at now?
I don't know, because you're a little bit toxic in this segment.
No, I'm not toxic. Do you think people feel obligated to tolerate bad behavior because of the phrase, but that's your family?
Yes.
Yes, plenty of people feel obligated.
I know,
to
but that's your
tolerate it.
family. Just give them a hug.
No.
Just get over it. I'm at the stage right now where no, you act weird with me. You act like
you shady.
You treat me like that. Or I hear that you're talking about me. I don't have to talk to you ever again. I don't care about family or not. I don't want to. I don't want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk it out.
I don't even want to talk.
Don't look my way. Like seriously, I'm on that stage in my life. I'm so locked in with my own life and my own personal stuff. I'm minding my business at 1,000%.
You don't bother nobody.
I don't bother nobody. And when people come to me about stuff, I be like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. Whatever you're doing in your craft. And if they come to me with the negative stuff, I cut it off quickly. Oh, listen, I'm a little busy right now. I don't even care to entertain it. So if you come to me or if I hear that you dislike me or whatever, I don't care. I genuinely don't care. I'm okay if you're moving out your life.
I have another topic. Sorry to cut you off, but I was thinking about it. You know what's a bad habit that some people have too?
What?
Let's say if like we family members and I'm doing like really well in something, or I'm like really successful in something, or like something's going really well for me, and in your personal life things might not be going the best.
Yeah.
And I'm saying like all this positive things, and some people take it as like, oh, she's bragging, or like she thinks she's better, or let me talk about my negativity and what I got going on so she can feel bad for me and try to help me.
Yeah.
I think that's so bad. Like, you should never, whether it's family, friend, relationship, whatever it is, if that person is venting and being happy about their success or their happiness or whatever it is, and maybe your life is not going the same way or it's opposite, you should never try to like bring them down for being happy about what they got going on. Or you should never bring up whatever you have going on that's negative to try to like make them feel entitled to help you. Yeah, at least not in that moment.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't feel good. It makes somebody feel like, okay, maybe I'm not gonna say whatever I have going on or be happy about it because they're not doing their best right now.
That has happened.
And that's
to
not
me.
fair.
That has happened.
That's
to me.
not fair, because it's like you raining on my parade.
Right. So when there's people who are like that, they're doing that often, right? So at some point in any conversation when you have with them, you have nothing to say to them. You literally have nothing in common anymore. If I can't be like, girl, I went to Puerto Rico and I did this, and you can't be like, oh my God, I went to Mexico, let me tell you what I did, and we can't bounce off each other's conversations with positive plus positive, there is nothing for me and you to talk about. So I'm moving on to the next person in the family to talk about something that's positive or relatable.
Right.
When you have conversations with people, you gotta feel good in the conversation. If you feel like the conversation that you're having is literally going nowhere and everything that they're saying you really don't care about, you're not supposed to be talking to that person for too long. You're supposed to be cutting it short real quick.
Right.
Moving along.
And it's okay. I'm not saying to never vent about what you have going on. It's okay to vent. But I just feel like it's just time and place. And also, how long are we going to keep talking about the same thing? How many years you're going to keep calling me and telling me that you're sick of this man? If you're not going to leave him, stop calling me, having me on the phone for hours talking about his toxic traits and everything that y'all have going on.
And Peter's still living there.
And he's still living there, and you're still dealing with it. So just don't talk about it at all. Call me and talk about something positive that you have going on in your life. Talk about something else.
Right, and isn't one of the things that family, we're talking about toxic traits. Mm-hmm. They end up saying, oh, you know, my cousin don't call me no more. I don't really speak to my brother. I don't speak to my sister because of that stuff.
Right.
They don't want to hear it because at work they're around positive people, because at home they're working on something positive, because their mind is so clouded with all this positive and all these goals that's going on. He or she is focused on their checklist and on their bucket list and what they got to do next for that day to move on, to continue to move closer to their goals. Nobody got time to be listening to why Peter's still living there.
Like, I can't help you. It's nothing. You want to keep dealing with it, I'm not going to treat you differently because of it. No. I just don't want to continue to hear about it.
No. And when I see you and Peter, I'm going to give you a big hug. Ah! Peter! Big hug. I don't. That's your business. Who am I to judge what you got going? I'm acting like nothing happened. Why? It's none of my business.
Right. It's
But
none of
don't
my
call me no
business.
more about that. I don't care about it.
As long as you don't bring that to my establishment, my
Yeah.
home, you don't bring it around me, around my people, you don't make me look bad, then we're all good. You keep that
Usually
on
with
your
that
side,
stuff,
and that's it.
usually Peter and Rosa have their own issues. They don't bring that shit close to us. But when they're around us, Peter and Rosa are the best thing in the world for us. We have a great time. That's all that matters. That's all I need to worry about.
Right. Have you ever set a boundary that changed a family dynamic for the better?
Yes.
For example.
I make sure that people don't put their opinions on my relationship and my children's life. I make that like a thing. I don't know why I keep saying that. I feel like it happened and I'm not remembering so clearly. But for some reason, I've made that a priority when it comes to my personal space. If Shad is African American, he's my first African American guy. I come from a culture, that old school culture where we weren't allowed. We weren't allowed to mix the cultures. It's frowned upon. And I said, if you don't like him, you don't like me, and don't expect me to come around anymore.
Right.
I made that a boundary with my family. I make my own choices, and I make my own life.
If you're not gonna treat my partner, if you're not gonna love my partner the way you love me, then you don't need to be around us at all.
You need to be around us. If it doesn't work out with me and my partner, or he's being mean, or he's being abusive, and
Or he's not respecting you personally.
or my family, that's a different story. Then we got something. Then we gotta fight. Then you have a valid discussion with me. Other than that, if he's being kind to you, he's being kind to me. There's no reason why you judging him by the color of his skin. So I had to change that in my family. It was a big deal. Not my cousins, but the OGs. And my dad had to help me make that clear. So my dad was like in the front line, like, she does what she wants. She's a grown woman. She knows what she's doing. And she loves those girls dearly. So if she didn't trust that man around the daughters, believe me, she wouldn't have him around them. Slow down. So it was a thing.
Yeah.
You have girls. You shouldn't be with a guy with colored skin. What the fuck, the Puerto Rican Peter can't be worse either. He could be disrespectful to me. He could be. Or Billy could be disrespectful.
Billy's
and
doing some different stuff.
Hello. So what's the difference between the color of the skins? And let's focus on who am I picking for my husband to make me happy.
Right.
I had to set
That's a
those
good one.
boundaries early, and I had to make it clear to everybody, this is who I want to be with. When I decided that I wanted to be with him and take him serious, this is who I want to be with and I want to try. And I'm not saying, oh, I know he's perfect and I know he's my guy. I'm saying I want to give it a try, and you guys need to respect that. And don't tell me, oh, when you come around, only you come around, he's not allowed. Then I'm not going, because he never did nothing to you.
Exactly. Why do families feel comfortable doing that? That's mad weird. Like, do you want to sleep with your kids?
For your family member to tell mother, father, brother, cousin, grandma to tell you, oh, when you come without your girl. That's crazy to me. If you his cousin, I'd feel like, yo, you want to F him.
You jealous of me. Like,
if you his sister, you want to F him.
Jealous of me.
Oh,
like,
you jealous
my
of me?
aura, my energy is so powerful for you that you can't have me around you.
Exactly.
You're that mad in life. You're that miserable.
Especially when like a person or the girlfriend or the boyfriend didn't do anything to the family.
Or you come around with good energy all the time. You're just mad miserable.
Right. Or it could be like in some situations, right? Because I've heard also when like the family had issues with like the in-law. So it's like the girlfriend or the boyfriend, and they really had it out. It's like, you can't come here with your boyfriend now. He did it. He went crazy on us last event.
That's different.
You're not allowed to come around.
That's
no
different.
More.
You should not be.
You
want to
stay with him?
You do you.
Prerogative. Your house. You do what you want. But in my event, you can't come in here with the guy who just caused chaos last event. Those things I understand. But if it's literally for no reason, I think you guys bring a family member. Families. Look, we're talking about toxic families. I feel that families push each other away when they do stuff like that.
Exactly.
You push the person away, and then you start to say, oh, he or she picked their spouse over us. How dare them? Absolutely, he or she will. Absolutely. They're
As they
living
should.
their life. You picked your husband while you was growing up, and you picked your wife while you was, what the fuck? Like, everybody's entitled to pick whoever. Mira, he could go with a transvestite. It's none of your
Ma,
business
is that
what
a
he
word?
does.
Transvestite or transgender?
Transvestite's
What's a
always
transvestite?
been, yeah, transvestite's
It's
always been.
transvestite too?
Yeah,
Oh. Is
it's
that
always
how
been
they
a thing
used to
for
say?
us.
Is that what it used to be now to transgender?
Maybe it's transgender.
Oh.
You could be whoever you want. I can't be like, you walking around with a transvestite talking about this is my wife. I'm looking at you like, Lilah, what? You can't come with him or her, he, she, he. What do you mean? You're gonna be like, mother, I'm gonna be with whoever I want to be with, and that person at the end of the day is still a human being.
Right, as long as
Whether
they're
they
nice
wear
to me.
heels or what, I still have to love him or her because that's who you want to be with. And no ands, if, or buts, even if I don't agree with it, even if I think it's funny, even if I think it's like absurd. Because it's not normal in our family, right?
Mm-hmm.
But who the hell am I to tell you who you can bring and who you can bring? That's crazy to me.
Right.
You gotta be out your goddamn mind.
Yeah, kind of crazy. Okay. Cultural and general influence. How do you think culture plays into the idea of respecting elders even when the elders are toxic? I feel like, obviously, like, back in the days, like, you have to respect your elder. And I think still now you should definitely still respect your elders no matter what. Even if there's, like, somebody who's, like, really above and beyond, you just walk away.
Yeah.
Nobody's saying that you have to keep them in your life, but just walk away. I don't think you should disrespect anybody who's an elder to you.
Right.
But at the same time, you don't tolerate nobody at
Right.
all. It doesn't matter their age. It doesn't matter their relationship. You don't tolerate nobody who's disrespecting you in any way,
Right.
shape, or form.
Absolutely.
Are younger generations better at calling out toxic behavior or just more willing to talk about it?
Yes.
I think we're just more willing to talk about it
Yeah.
and point it out and say this is not right. This is not. I think, you know what I think it is, that now I feel like social media plays a big role in why things are changing, because we're able to see other families. We're able to see way more than what just we're used to.
Like, what's normal?
Yeah. Or what should be normal.
Yeah.
Like, we're seeing other people's dynamics, how other people celebrate things, how other people bond with each other.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, like that's how it's supposed to be. That's normal. Like,
Yeah.
we shouldn't be having every event we getting into it, arguing. It's two men fighting each other, trying to shoot up the party. Like,
Yeah.
that's not normal. There's other people, other cultures who actually enjoy being around each other,
Yeah.
who actually have a good time together.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I feel like this generation.
Yeah, you guys have more of a clear view, and you're speaking up, and you have a right to be like, you know what? In this family, in my family, it's not normal, but I want it to be like this, and if it's not like this, then I don't want to be there, and I'm okay with that. And if you don't want to talk to me ever again because I'm not showing up, then that's okay too.
Right, and sometimes also, like, the perfect family doesn't just come. Like, I mean, if it's just like that, then great. But you build that.
Yeah.
You make your own family.
Right.
You change the game. You create your own rules. You break certain things.
Right.
It doesn't just come.
Right.
Okay. Do you think generational trauma is something most families aren't aware they're passing down?
Yeah, absolutely. They think it's right.
Yeah.
Because you think your mom is right. If whatever I'm teaching you right now, you think it's right.
Right.
You don't know if it's right. It's what you're learning. It's what you grew up with. You don't know that. You don't know what until later. Let's just say if I was toxic and I did certain things a certain way and I was controlling and I wasn't this great mother, it'll affect your husband and your future, and he'll tell you like that shit ain't normal, babe. How your mother is with you is not normal. And then you see how he is with his mother, and they're different. They're, you know, the mother's gray, he's gray, like, and it's like, You see how it's not like, imagine me calling you all the time and you stressed out, and every time you talk to me you crying on the phone. There are so many people who have a relationship with their parent and who are consistently arguing with the parent, arguing. That's not normal. We shouldn't be arguing all the time. Like, grown, like, people, we grown already. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and tell you what time to get home. I'm not on top. I don't need to do none of that no more. I'm free from all of that. Now every time I talk to you is, Mamita, how was your day? How was work? How's the kids? All right, I'm coming over. I'm gonna cook today. What you need? You know, there's nothing to argue about. You're not growing, and I have no reason to tell you what to do, how to do things. I'm only here to advise you, request it. That's it.
Right.
I did my job as a mom.
Right. What does healing from a toxic family environment look like to you? So now we pointed out toxic traits and how to recognize it and how to deal with it, but now we're gonna get into how do you heal from a toxic family.
Changing the dynamic, being different, doing things differently.
Yeah, do differently with your own family or just by yourself. Stay away, be around positive people.
Yeah.
Do things that you like to do. Even if your family doesn't agree with it, do things that make you personally happy.
Right.
Self-care, self-love.
Right.
Maybe get professional help depending on how deep the trauma was with your family.
Right.
A
A lot of times you deal with an absent father, and that has to do with toxic traits, right? So when you deal with an absent father, you got to be careful, because now you're looking into falling in love really quickly with a guy because you're looking for that man love. So you have to be very, very, very mindful of what choices you make and how you make them. Because any little thing will gravitate your attention, and you're going to be like, oh, I love him so much, but you have no idea who this person is. Only because you have daddy issues. And sometimes we have mommy issues where the mother disappears and now you don't have a mom or whatever. Like,
or you had a toxic mom.
Right. Or a mother who chose her boyfriend over you consistently. Over a mother who chose her boyfriend after he did things to you.
That's not normal, and that's not okay at all. Your kid comes first before any man, even the own dad.
Yeah.
Even if it's your own dad, your kid comes first. God forbid that happens in anything like that, any situation, whether it's small or big. Your mom, as a mom, you should immediately cut that person out your life. Your kid comes first. You do something to hurt my kid, you're done. That's it.
Right. And if you're a victim of this happening, I'm sorry that you went through that. But I'm here to tell you that there are so many women like you who've gone through it and who are successful and who are and who don't talk about those things. If anything, they are there to help someone else, and they thrive through it because it just made you stronger. Allow it to make you stronger as a human being. You made it through that. You know, but if you use it as a weapon to make you weak, you're using the strength for all the wrong reasons. You have to come through and really realize that you could make a difference for someone else, another little girl, protect yours a little more. It just makes a difference in your own personal life. And how you break that is by doing things to make you forget about your past. Don't think about it anymore. Think about what you want to do for the future. How do you see yourself in the future? How can you change the dynamic? And where you came from and where you've gone, that's your story. Not what happened to you in one past. That's not your story. It's where you came from and where you're going.
Right. Amen. Is going low contact or no contact ever the right choice? Absolutely. If somebody is not bringing you peace or happiness or feeding into your life, it's okay to distance and not have much contact, a little bit of contact, or no contact at all. It's life.
You can tell them a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Call it a day.
Happy Hanukkah. What's something you wish more people understood about protecting themselves from toxic dynamics?
It affects your mental.
It affects how you go through life, your views on life. It could affect your relationship. It could affect the way you parent your kids. It could affect your friendships. It could affect your just the way you carry yourself as a person, your jobs, who you surround yourself with, all those things.
Absolutely. That was good.
Well, that was great. No stutter. I didn't even stutter.
You ain't even stutter.
No stutter. How can someone start breaking generational patterns without feeling guilty?
By doing it. Don't feel guilty.
Just
And
understand
start.
that it's your life.
You
This
choose
is
it.
my life. I can make whatever decision I want to do with my life. Whether I want to make my life go down the drain or if I want to be super successful, it's my life. It's
Yeah.
your life. You do what you want with your life.
Grandma can't tell you what to do with your life. She made her choices. She can only give you
Right.
an advice. Mommy can't do it either, neither can daddy. They all made their choices. They can't tell you who to be with or what to do. They can't tell you to be a doctor. If they're not a doctor, they don't know how hard it is to be a doctor. So they can't they have to accept you for who you are. Now if they're trying to motivate you and trying to be there and be persistent and tell you, hey, you should do this, you should do that, and to take it as like a positive thing, okay. But if they're really like, listen, if you don't do this,
Right.
don't talk to me, then don't talk to them.
That's different.
That's a different story.
And it's also different when sometimes your parent notices that as like when you're like in high school or whatever and you're kind of confused, or even after graduating high school you don't really see that they want to do something, then at that point you chime in as a parent and you say,
Yeah.
okay, you have to do something.
It's important to do that.
It's important for a parent to say you have to do something.
Absolutely.
Regardless of whatever it is that you want to do, you have to do something, and whatever you're going to do, be good at what you want to do. Make sure that it
Absolutely.
makes you happy with whatever you're doing.
Right. So don't get whatever we're saying confused.
Right.
Because it's not what we're saying. We're saying that if you have those family members that are continuously trying to push you and tell you if you don't do it, then we don't talk no more. It's a little bit different.
What's one piece of advice you'd give someone struggling with a toxic family member right now? Let it go. Tell that person, listen, this is not a relationship that is really serving any of us right now. I feel like this is something that's affecting both of our lives in a negative way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna distance myself. I will love you from a distance, and if you have some things that you want to get over and you need to take some time to yourself, take that time. Or even if I'm the person that needs to take some time, I'm going to take some time, and whenever I feel better or you feel better,
Right.
then we could possibly try to make this work again and try to fix this relationship. But if not, and you want to stay stuck in your ways, or I want to stay stuck in my ways, we could just agree that we're just not going to be in each other's lives.
Yeah. But like no hard feelings. It's we're not compatible. And that's it.
Yeah.
Not everybody's compatible, and that includes family members. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I have more chemistry with friends than I even have with family members in life, and that's just it. Like, just because we're blood, like it doesn't make us we don't have to be super close. Like I also know people that because they're family that they're supposed to be invited and not the friends. Like, oh, why is they with friends and not with me? Because that's what they wanted to do with the friends. Like, you don't have to be invited.
I feel like it's a little bit different because with your friends, you choose who you want to be your friend. So obviously you have something in common with them. But when you're born into something, it's blood. And you know, it's amazing when that person, like your cousin or whatever, feels like a friend and you're really good friends with that person.
Yeah.
But just because we blood doesn't mean that
Right.
we click like that.
I mean, I love like all my family members. Like, I have closeness like with my cousins. Like we're like sisters.
Right.
So, but when I speak about all these things, we're talking about the OGs and how they handle things. And me and my cousins decided that this is not what we're gonna do. We don't want to be like them. We've decided to do it different.
Mm-hmm.
And we started to raise our kids different. So we are breaking these tremendous generational curses, and we feel so proud to do so. And it's been working out so well because you girls are the oldest, right? So you're the oldest nieces, you're the oldest in the crew as far as the little cousins that we're trying to break the generational curse from. And you're growing so nicely, you'll never see a toxic family fight. You never seen that? Have you seen it? No. Have you?
One time
Which one?
on New Year's in Harvard.
Oh my God. That's when I decided to break the chain. That day. And I said, how old are you then? He was
I don't remember.
like
I
8?
don't remember. I was definitely not 8. I was like 12, 11, 12, 13.
Before then.
Have I ever saw a fight?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't remember. But I get your point. I was just being funny. One time I did see a fight.
Yeah. And that's sad.
It is sad.
For you to remember that. Right? So on a day like after that New Year's family brawl.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't family brawl. It was just 2 people fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Either way.
Well, that situation wasn't really with family. It was like extra people coming into the family and people was not okay with it or whatever it was.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
It was extra. It wasn't actually like family fighting
It was a
each
little
other.
bit ghetto.
Yeah,
it was
that
done in my
a-
house. See, that's when boundaries started to happen. You don't bring your
That's
problems
when you
to my
learn.
house.
That's you
That's
had those
when I learned.
experiences and you learn moving forward. This is not something that I'm gonna accept.
Right.
You don't do this in my home.
So after that, none of that happened.
No.
Everything stayed where I decided to choose who I wanted to be around, what family I wanted to bring around, and how I chose to live my life.
Right.
And that word family could not just be thrown like, oh, but that's your family. I don't care who is my family. They're not invited. They drink too much and they don't know how to control themselves. That's just what it is.
Or they don't respect my home, or they don't respect my family or my partner or me.
Exactly. So they're not invited. Oh, but that's your family. I don't. Then I'll tell you that I cared. I told you I don't care. I just said it plenty. I had to run my life like that. A lot of the family members start like shooing you away. Like you're like, she's mean, or like she's this Grinch, or she changed. I changed for the better. Yeah, I changed. I chose me.
As you should.
And my life has been at peace
Mm-hmm.
with not allowing none of that around me anymore.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, it feels great, and I say it proudly. And if I have if I've ever had a chance to fix anything with anybody or to have a conversation with anybody on a day like today that I've had like issues with in the past, I wouldn't mind sitting there saying, "Listen, sis," or "Bro, you're good. I'm good. You good? We're okay not being friends. I don't hate you. I don't wish you wrong. I hope you do great in life. I hope you become rich." It's not that. It's me and you are not compatible. We don't think the same. We don't have nothing in common. I feel uncomfortable when I'm around you. I'm sure you feel the same way. I don't know what it is, but we're not good. I'm okay with telling somebody that. I'm grown enough to say that I'm an adult. Like if somebody said, "Oh, you said that about that person, didn't you?" Yeah, I did. What happened? I'm not gonna be like, "What? Get. I've seen that in my family all the time. Oh, because she said it. No, I didn't. I was little, so I saw everything. Yeah, she did say that. That's crazy. I just saw her say it in the kitchen. You come to me and tell me, "Oh, you said this about Peter?" Yes, I did. I just said that. Yes, I did. What happened? Peter, I said that I don't agree with you bringing a crackhead to the New Year's party. You should have brought somebody to look a little better. That's what I said. I'm sorry. That was my opinion. Maybe I'm a little too, I took 2 shots, Peter, my bad. That's it. We're going to laugh it off. But what am I doing all that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just learn from the stupidness, the stupid silly shit that the family really have huge arguments for. And it's like, it doesn't even have to go that far. Like, I'm good. Like, all right, Peter, I don't like your little girlfriend, but you could just go on with your life.
I'm going to say this quickly. You know what's another good topic? If, like, let's say if you have a little dispute with one of my aunts, it's not my place to get involved as the kid, and now I'm treating my aunt differently, or I'm being weird towards that person. Whatever you have going on with that person got nothing to do with me. When I see my aunt, as long as they didn't do anything to me personally, or they didn't do anything too crazy to you as my mom, it's not a kid's place to get involved in the parents, what they got going on.
Especially if you have a relationship with that aunt or uncle or whatever.
Like, I don't know, kids, parents, like, people be going through stuff and their kids feel the need to treat that person differently, and
it don't be the kids. It don't be the kids. If I have an argument with my sister, this is what happens. But this is what happens in a toxic family or a person who's not wise enough, immature woman, when you see your tia, don't say nothing to her. You hear me? And I tell your little sisters that, don't say nothing to your tia. If you say something to your tia, you're going to be punished. Even if she say something, you don't say nothing. That's how toxic women are. When they don't get it their way with that person, they want to like, I have my team. Grow up. These kids are kids. They entitled. Same thing. They got a problem with a baby daddy. Don't talk to your father. Now you later on in life, you wondering why these kids have issues because they needed their dad, and you pushed them because of a personal issue that you have with him. Let's grow as people. Let's make shit better. Stop the toxicity in the families and really grow and understand the level of commitment that you have towards these kids. And the only person that you're harming is your children.
Right.
Your children grow up, they can't see their cousins. They're dying to see their cousins. Oh my God, now I can't see my cousin because my mother's fighting with her sister. Gosh, I was looking forward to it. That hurts the children. Stop.
Exactly.
I'm so sick of it. That's why I'm so glad we don't have none of that around here. And I'm all right with the people who do stuff like that, and we don't need to be around them. I can't.
Right. Okay, now we're gonna play a little game. It's gonna be toxic or not toxic. So I'm gonna name a few scenarios, and you say toxic or not toxic.
Okay.
Okay. Your aunt asks why you're still single at every family gathering.
Toxic.
Why you want in my business?
Why you want to know what?
Oh, what if I'm not single? I just don't want you. I don't want to bring my man over here.
Somebody give me the licky just last night. Like, what you know about that? I don't want to be.
You always go mad far. You always go mad far. Or what if I want to be single? Like, why are you all in my business? How about you ask me how's life? You know, why I always gotta be.
How's school? How's your business?
I have other
How's
things
your
going. Like there's other
like,
things about me than a man. Like dang, you don't see me here. Why are you worried about who's not here?
Ay, mama, you already in your 40s. You're not married. Bitch, I don't want to be miserable like you and your man. You and your man always fighting. I mean, I don't want that for me.
Yo, and it's always the aunt too. Like,
it's always
mind
Titi.
your business.
Like, Titi,
and they be
up.
asking right after y'all broke up. Like,
yeah. Now you want me to be choked up? What? Now I'm all watery eyed. Why you remind me? You don't cry for anything.
Okay. A family member only calls you when they need money.
Toxic.
Obviously, we talked about that. A parent gives advice that's really just backhanded criticism.
Toxic. Criticize me, bitch. Give me that advice. Don't criticize me.
Your cousin always compares your success to theirs.
Toxic.
That's mad toxic. That's mad toxic. Like, you don't have to compare my life to your life. We not the same. We two different people, and wherever I'm at in life and you're at, it's okay if we at two different places.
Yeah, I don't want to do what you do.
I don't want to be you, and you shouldn't want to be me.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Yeah.
A relative tries to control your career or relationship choices. Wow, these are all situations that we literally talked about. Did you hear it?
Toxic.
Okay. A family member apologizes, but it's always, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Ooh. That's such a slap in the face.
That's not
like
an
when
apology.
you apologize, you genuinely apologize. You're
It's
like, you know,
I'm
I'm
sorry that I hurt your feelings.
That I hurt your feelings. You shouldn't be talking because that's exactly how you apologize. I'm sorry that you feel that way, but I didn't mean to say that. You need to work on that. Moving along. I'm
She told me.
Moving along. Some people will say things like, I'm sorry, but your sorry just went away. Never mind. Don't apologize. Just leave it there. You're not sorry.
Okay, so how would you explain? Okay, how would you say, I'm sorry that I said that to you, or I'm sorry that this made you feel like this. However, this is what I was trying to say, or this is why I came off the way I came off. This is the point I'm trying to make. How do you express that without saying but?
You didn't say the word but.
Well, because I said however. But and however is the same thing.
No, I think but just like but is like it's like
It would come
I'm
off the
sorry,
same
but
way.
no, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. That's
No.
what but comes out to be.
But however
it's like,
would literally say the same exact thing. I'm sorry, however.
I'm sorry that you felt this way. I'm sorry. What I meant to say was this, and I meant to say it this way, and it probably came off a little wrong. Maybe
But this is still my point. It still has to be a but.
But my point was this. No, it was this is the way I meant it. That's it. You have to be mindful of the things that you say and how you say it, especially when you want to apologize to somebody. And that's where family members go wrong. They'll say, "I'm sorry that I said that, but." What I was trying to say is this because you also did this, but you did this, but you did that, but you did this, and you triggered me to say this, and you. Never mind the sorry. You're not sorry. That's like me saying, like when people say you need to apologize, and I say I don't need to apologize for anything. I meant what I said. I don't need to apologize for something. I meant what I said. I didn't say it in no malice way. I said what I said. I feel like you need to apologize. That didn't make me feel good. Just because what I said didn't make you feel good does not mean that I have to apologize for something that I said. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, it didn't make you feel good, but I'm telling you my intentions are behind it. This is why I said that. I'm not apologizing for something that I didn't say or that I did say that I didn't mean in no bad way. Mm-hmm. Moving forward, apologizing should be an apology, and it shouldn't be something that you bring upon with the bud, or you try to like justify what you did to hurt somebody's feelings. If you hurt somebody's feelings, you hurt somebody's feelings. Mm-hmm. If you were disrespectful, you were disrespectful. You gotta say sorry for that.
Right. Okay. I would say something that I want to pass on to the next generation for me when I start a family, unity, loyalty. Because how the sisters be dating the same people? Like, how the sister be dating one boy and then he's dating, then have a kid with the person, and then they all living in the same house, and now he just moved to the next room. Remember that story?
Yes.
Yo, what's going on in this world?
Yes.
Or he be dating the mom after. What's going on? Loyalty. No. Once somebody in your family dated somebody, they brought somebody around, it's all time. That's it. That person, somebody else, off limits. What's wrong with y'all?
There's no.
They be like, oh
so
yeah,
sad.
this scouting, or like, oh, this is the potential. That's not potential. You can never have nothing with that person. My sisters, anybody in my family, I would never even look at that person that way. You was with my sister. My sister. Loyalty has to be so big, and respect.
I think it starts with respecting yourself, because if women start respecting themselves, they wouldn't allow a man to just come onto them and to treat them like they're whores. You're being a whore.
Exactly.
That's just what it is. You're being a whore.
You're
allowing
like
your cousin's man to be doing whatever he does to you, and then all of the family men, and he's all over your cousin pretending to be her faithful husband, and you're in a corner like y'all just did something last night.
Ew. Oh my. I feel like that will give me like a different type of rage. Like if I was to find out, like that's like, oh my God. That's
weirdly stories like that used to make me have trust issues.
Yes, because you hear it and you're like, oh damn, like what if my partner's doing this to me?
You look at your man like,
what you got going on?
Now you start looking around like, who you eyeing around here? Like, you know how you like look at your man like, let me see. Like you just talking to somebody, you like,
watch where his eyes is going.
Who you looking at? Because if you doing my cousin or my friend over there, just so you know, I'm peeping. And it's like, cool. That makes you weird. That makes you start acting super weird, because it's like, it's not something that I went through, but it happens. Now I don't trust. And it's way too common. And it's like the side chick thing was like so common at one point. I think now it dimmed down a bit.
So that wraps up the episode. Thank you for tuning into another episode
of The Grinch.
Okay, of The Grinch. And we hope that you have we hope that you have a Merry Christmas. Christmas is in a few days. And we hope that you and your family had such an amazing time. Remember that you should be happy and surrounded by love, and you should spread love.
Yes.
And it's not just about gifts. It's about being around each other. It's about having fun, making memories,
Right.
and make the best of it.
Absolutely.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Not Happy New Year.
Que Dios te bendiga.
Uh-huh.
Amén.
Oh, with that Grinch. And you got this in size too small for me.